Hey, I got a question for you. My son and I were driving around. We're going in and out yesterday. We go by this, gas station, and some guy had an episode in the back of his SUV or something. So there's an ambulance there. There's a paramedic truck. There's a big tanker truck, a fire hookup thing that they use to pump the water there.
Yeah.
And then there's another fire truck, right? And then we're driving up, and then in the back of us, we see this other fire truck coming up with lights, right? Don't they have something to tell each other? Hey, dudes, this is just a guy having a heart attack. We don't need to bring out every single, fire truck we have.
Don't
Have you ever
understand
seen
the
that?
fire truck. I like again, if somebody has a heart attack, this actually happened at my house.
Yeah,
Like my mom had a heart attack,
yeah,
and the whole street was just filled with emergency equipment.
yeah.
And it's like, why is the fire truck here?
Yeah, because you can't say anything bad about the firemen because it's like,
No,
oh my
you
God, they
can't.
risk your life. But if you say something bad about the cops, it's like, oh, but yeah, they suck. They're assholes.
Yeah,
Because
I understand the
and,
cop. I
yeah,
understand the cop. He's
yeah,
there to traffic. Doesn't know what the situation is, how the person, if you're calling for an emergency, somebody, died or collapsed or something, you don't know what happened. So I
yeah. There
understand the
could be
cop.
like three meth guys that are with
Yeah,
them with
yeah,
handguns.
yeah,
you know,
yeah. But I just don't get the. I guess the point is like maybe they passed out because of a gas leak
yeah.
that nobody knows is going on. I don't
Yeah, but
know,
why is the
but
pumper truck there? That's what I don't understand. It's like there's no fire. Obviously, there's no fire, but it's an emergency, right? So that's why I don't. Do they talk each other? Do they just say, "Yeah, we're getting lunch after. When you just come down, we can charge you to the county." I want to know what's happening there because
yeah,
the firemen I know are nice guys, but
yeah, they are.
they're
Yeah,
surfer guys, right?
yeah,
And you let anybody go without supervision for that long, and they're gonna take benefits. There's just
yeah.
no doubt about it.
I guess
So
I
that's
guess
what.
it must just be better to have and not need than need and not have.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more. I see. I'm more cynical than that. I
Yeah,
think they're just trying to get something for something.
yeah,
I don't know because that many trucks for a guy having a heart attack or whatever in the back
yeah,
seat of a
yeah,
car,
yeah,
that's like it's ridiculous.
yeah,
Especially when there's like absolutely no fire.
yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell you have a pumper truck there for?
Yeah, but
It's just
again, maybe it's a guy with a vest on. I don't know. I like I said, I think it's a better to have and not need and not have.
yeah, I don't know. It's just
It
weird.
must be.
Yeah. Anyways, my main question today was, I think I mentioned this the other day. It's like, what's the difference between an opinion, posting an opinion, and spreading false misinformation? You know, and I was thinking about that because if some guy puts up his opinion, yeah, whatever. You can point and go, oh my God, he's spreading misinformation. We need to ban him. It's like, well,
Yeah,
wait a
yeah,
minute. I was just giving my opinion about it. It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
mean I'm right or wrong.
yeah.
And they get all worked up about it.
Well, I think it's a way because you brought this up the other day. I think it's a way in that authoritarians can frame something so that they can ban you if they don't like you.
Yeah,
Like they they call an opinion misinformation. For instance, one of the things that I just am completely entertained by on YouTube, I've told you this, are conspiracy theories.
yeah,
If you start watching these like conspiracy theory videos, YouTube is now like purged all of them, all the best
yeah,
ones. All the best videos are gone now. Like
yeah,
we didn't land on the moon, and of course the flat earth.
yeah.
Now, I don't understand what the problem is with somebody believing that the earth is flat. I
Hmm.
don't understand it.
Hmm.
I really don't. If they want to come out and do a PowerPoint presentation on the earth being flat, I don't understand what the problem is with that.
Remember
What
that show in the mid '70s, In Search of, with Leonard Nimoy?
right.
Okay, you'd have to ban that show
You would have to.
because they're
Yeah.
spreading misinformation
Oh
because
yeah.
some of it's their opinion.
Yeah. They had crop circles and the
Yeah.
alien drawings
Noah's
on
Ark,
and
Noah's
the
Ark, and
Noah's
everything
all
else.
that stuff,
Yeah.
and
And
again, it was entertaining. It was
yes, I
now
like the
whether it
show.
and again, what difference does it make if I believe it.
Yeah.
I don't understand the problem with that.
Okay, so if I call Joe Biden an asshole, is that
That's an
misinformation?
opinion.
No, it's
Yeah,
misinformation
yeah,
because he's not an asshole. It's clear that he's not an asshole. It's like, no,
yeah,
wait a minute, that's my opinion. But
yeah.
it could be used as misinformation.
And
You know?
Trump. I believe that this election was rigged.
Yeah,
It's his opinion,
yeah,
and opinions of many other people.
yeah.
And there's an easy enough way to prove them wrong.
Yeah, I
And
know.
that's what I think is funny about the whole thing is they don't want to. They
Yeah,
don't want to get into it.
yeah.
And when somebody doesn't want to get into something, that makes you go,
They're
oh,
hiding
wait a
something.
second. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's okay.
I have two kids. I know this thing. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's funny. It,
Yes.
when I get to it, oh, I get it. What are you hiding?
Yes,
You know, my
exactly.
son still does it to this day. He still does it to
Exactly.
this day. Why do you want to do this? Oh, I don't know. It's like, oh, okay. What's the real reason? What are
That
you
that's
hiding?
that's one of the reasons why like older people our age
Hmm.
are are smarter than kids
Yeah,
because we've had kids and having kids is like a lesson on how to uncover bullshit.
yeah,
But the kids haven't had that lesson yet.
yeah,
They just really believe everything they're told.
yeah.
You know?
I know,
I mean
I
really
know.
when you think about it, when you're raising your kids, it was like that old Steve Martin joke. Remember the Steve Martin albums? Those are great, by the way. The Steve Martin, he goes, I want to teach my kid English wrong,
Yeah.
and he's like, so when he wants to go to the bathroom, he'll go, may I shake my dog face in the banana patch?
Oh,
You
so he's speaking Ebonics. Is that what
know?
he's teaching him?
Yeah, that actually happened to me yesterday.
Yeah,
But yeah, and so what they do is that, again, like the social media companies, Silicon Valley, they characterize an opinion as misinformation. They they then make the leap to say that misinformation is dangerous, and then use that to cancel you off their platform,
yeah,
or to just smear you or slander you,
yeah.
or libel you, whatever the difference is. And so that's I think what's going on here. You can have any opinion you want on anything, but what we're doing now is we're completely eradicating
Well, they're
any form.
banning. They love to ban
Oh,
stuff.
they love it. They
They,
love it.
they, they, they love it. It's like their thing to do. We want to ban it. We want to
Right,
ban things. We want to
right,
ban it, ban it, ban
right,
it. Everything
right,
is
right,
banning. It's like, oh
right,
God.
right.
Yeah.
I know. Just let them. Just let. I was driving through Harvard yesterday, and I saw. I don't know if you know who he is, but his name's Cornell West, and he's a like a black advocate guy, one of those guys, and he's been a professor at Harvard for years and everything, and he has very strong opinions about race relations in
Yeah.
this country. And I watch him on TV. They have him on TV all the time. He was actually in one of the episodes of one of the Matrix remakes. But anyway, he's one of these guys, and all he has as an academic is opinions.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it. None of his
Yeah.
stuff is rooted in fact. When he says that white people do this or this system is harmful to black people, those are really just his opinions.
Yeah.
And then what you're supposed to do is he's supposed to explain and give fact-based evidence as to why he believes that, and then a person that doesn't believe that is supposed to debate them using their fact-based evidence. That is the way to do it. Since Socrates, that's what they've done. Socrates, that's
Yeah.
what they've done. But now we're getting rid of that. We
Yeah.
don't want there to be debate. So if somebody comes up and has a different opinion, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Don't debate it. Just get rid of them.
Yeah. Get
And
rid of them.
that's the
Yeah,
problem.
because you're either on the left or you're a white supremacist. I saw
Exactly.
that's what they're trying to paint everybody.
That's basically it. That's
Yeah.
basically
So, oh,
like
okay,
right
you're a
now.
white
Biden
supremacist.
last night bombed Syria.
Yeah. Oh, he
Started
did.
bomb. Yeah, oh, yeah. He started bombing Syria.
Uh, well, did he get congressional approval?
Nope, no congressional
Well,
approval.
he sounds like
See,
an emperor to me.
see, see. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. And what the same people that were, you know, hateful towards Trump about Russia and all this stuff. Well, not only that, but this morning he imposed sanctions on Russia.
Yeah.
So he bombed Syria, which is Russia's ally,
Yeah.
and now he's imposed sanctions on Russia. How is that not like horribly dangerous for this country?
Yeah.
But
It only takes like a month for them to bomb people. They talk about the Republicans being warmongers and stuff. We didn't have any of that under Trump.
no, no,
Zero. I mean, he
no.
took troops out. He didn't bomb anybody. I'm not sure.
Donald
He may
Trump
have
was the
bombed someone. I can't remember.
Donald Trump was the first president that didn't start a war, I think, in the
Yeah.
20th century.
Yeah.
First president that didn't start a war.
Yeah.
And like again, he authorized some actions on things that were continuing to go on there, but not much. I mean,
Yeah.
what he was doing is he was pulling people out.
Yeah.
And now what do we got? We got the president who's going to start putting the soldiers back.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. This is the Saul Alinsky, rules for radicals things. Accuse them of doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so that's what the Democrats have always done. They call the Republicans, they're just tools of Wall Street. They're just tools of the military industrial complex.
Yeah.
When in fact, it's them.
Yeah.
And what you're forced to do when you accuse somebody of something is now that person who's just completely blindsided us because they know they didn't do it. Now they're on the defensive, and going on the defensive makes you look weak, and nobody bothers to question the person on offense. It's just a classic strategy, and so many dim-witted Democrats have just gobbled it up. They gobble it up because they're now sitting here going, they have somebody explain to you what of Trump's policies did you find objectionable? I'll happily have that. You're going through that dead zone right now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
There it is.
it's right around the same place every time.
It sounds like you roll your window down and it just gets really loud.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it is. Like you said, I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days. I don't understand why an opinion is such a problem.
Yeah.
I really don't. And you can come back down right, obviously to religion. What difference does it make to you if you're an atheist that I'm a Christian? How does it affect you? I can see if I come up and I'm evangelizing to you and driving you crazy. Okay, then it becomes a problem. But that's not really my belief. That's the thing. It's me being annoying about it. That's the problem. But if
and they already have laws against that to annoy you.
Right, exactly. And so,
you don't have to ban your opinion. Yeah, you don't have to ban your opinion.
Yeah, but again, if I believe the Earth is flat, what difference does it make to you?
Yeah.
Really, makes no difference to you. But why are they banning these people that are promoting this flat Earth stuff?
No?
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's driving me crazy. I'm done with it. Like, I haven't even followed the news. Like I said, I didn't know Biden bombed Syria or anything else. It's like,
well, I've been involved in all of this, like, financial stuff, taxes and refis and all this stuff for the last 2 weeks, and then of course my own personal cybersecurity. I found out my email was hacked and all this shit. And so I've been really focused on that whenever I get a free time to use my computer. And now it's starting to kind of boil down. And I started going to the news and Twitter again. And I'm like, God, this shit is depressing.
It is. Yeah, that's why I just stopped watching it.
Yeah, you can only take so much of it. And it's like, God.
Yeah, you really can. Because, they're running loose. They're doing what they want.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh, the media right now is defending.
They're going defending with it. Biden. All the media are going with them. I haven't seen one negative article yet.
Yeah, but the Syria bombing thing, the media is coming out, CNN and ABC, they're coming out and going, this was actually a really good target. It was really an important thing that he did here. And it's like, what are you talking about?
We haven't heard Syria for 4 years.
What's that?
We haven't heard about Syria for 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing. All of a sudden, it's a world critical thing. What are they not recycling correctly, or they're not using green energy? That's their problem, really.
Well, that's the other thing too. All these like crazy Trump derangement syndrome people that you've run into over the last 4 years, they're now the ones that have to support this escalation of at least poking the bear with Russia now. They have to, because they for 4 years have believed categorically that the Russians have invaded our electoral integrity and all this stuff. And it's like, well, what do you want us to do? Go to war with Russia? Because actually, some politicians actually called it an act of war. Like, okay, so you want to go to war with Russia? Well, now all you moonbats that were like never Trumping and crazy people, I hope you're the ones that are supporting this escalation in Syria and with Russia. I hope you're backing it up.
And remember, this helps China, by the way.
Right.
I swear to God,
absolutely.
It all goes back to China. It really
all
does.
goes back to China.
I gotta run upstairs.
Later. Bye.